CLOB Wars on Twitter is heating up. If you're part of Discord, you need to go and claim a role today if you haven't already done it. And public testnet is only weeks away. Let's dive into your weekly Fogo news and let's get this all done within 4 minutes. Public testnet, we're looking at it this month, maybe around the 17th. In fact, Rob says targeting date before Constitution Day. We have Korea and Uruguay flag, which is the 18th and 17th of July. Thomas is from Jito Foundation, CCO. Very, very smart dude. And he's pointed out a few issues with a Hyperliquid design. Now, I don't know what Fogo is going to do, but Robert has acknowledged this, which is good. And they can start to work in how they react to more sophisticated flows, keeping all traders happy. The metrics that Fogo is going off is volumes, open interests, and revenue. Binance and Bybit, they're winning right now, Hyperliquid on chain, of course. But there is one key point that's really, really important, and that is if you have a testnet chain, you've got a better chance of full control over everything to iron out kinks, make things better, as opposed to being a dApp on a layer one, like something like Drift. Personally, I think clubs are going to be the talk of the town. And one thing that's really, really being missed right now is just the fact of how do fees work to keep the makers and takers happy. Now, with everything you want to improve, there's always going to be people that can exploit that. This is a key point here from a Rusty Valiant trade, and that is with a centralized exchange, you can actually stop malicious actors that are just spamming with update orders by actually reducing and rate limiting the API. Can't do that on chain. On chain, they will just pay more fees. However, how's it going to work with Fogo? We're unsure, but Valiant and Fogo are working together on this. Aptos is building Shelby, which is basically tackling the storage is broken narrative. And it is chain agnostic, so it'll work with all chains. So Robert's looking in to see if we can use this with Fogo. If you are a good trader or becoming a good trader, you just care really about making money. And there's so many people out there building something that's trying to make something new and novel. Really, all you want to do is just keep it simple. Cater to the traders. They're busy, they don't have time to learn a new UI. So Sags just says, co-location next to the club and just go away, let people trade. And Mike Cahill, who's a proper genius, points this out even further. So first, when you're wanting people to transition to your DEX, you need great club, and it needs to look like a SEX. It just needs to be the same kind of UX and UI. And then after people are familiar, then you can start to add new features, maybe borrow, lend, composability, all that kind of jazz. Valiant's got a thread on how to protect LPs with a low block time. Check this out. And Joey's got the next expedition, number 7, Operation CLOB It. You've got 3 days, 12 p.m. UTC, get amongst it. There's a new website, fogoacademy.tech. This takes you from zero to hero when it comes to learning about Fogo. And it was created by Eno, and it is really cool. At the end, you'll be able to get a certificate. If you're in Pakistan, there's in real life meetup happening. You may want to get amongst this. Now on to CLOB Wars. The roll-up covered this in a decent episode, and we've given it a TLDR if you just want to read through quickly. Remember to check out the Fogo calendar to see what's going on in the community. And super important, there is a purge of roles happening right now in Discord. Go and do this immediately. You'll find this in the announcement channel, and then afterwards, you'll have new roles, new smoke, and new spark. Finally, most of you are not subscribed, so make sure you subscribe to our YouTube. That's all. We'll be back next week. Until then, be Fogo Fast.